Good morning, everyone. Today I would like to discuss active and passive voice. The verb that expresses the action done by the subject is said to be in active voice. The verb that expresses what is done to the subject is said to be passive voice. A transitive verb has object has two voices. The two voices are one is active voice, the second one is passive voice. In the previous chapter, the tenses we used the sentences with active voice of verb. Look at the following sentences. Peter reads a book. Here Peter is subject and a book is object. Reads is verb. A book is read by Peter. Here it is passive voice. Peter becomes passive voice object. Now second one. The shopkeeper is selling apples. It is present continuous. Apples is object. Apples are being sold by the shopkeeper. Here subject shopkeeper becomes object the shopkeeper. Mickey has plucked flowers. Here object is flowers. Mickey is subject. It is present perfect. Flowers have been plucked by Mickey. We won the match. We is subject, whereas the match is object. The match was won by us. Here we becomes us. So us is the object of passive voice. She will arrange a flower show. It is future simple. So she is subject, show is the object. A flower show will be arranged by her. She becomes her. Note that in the first sentence of each screen, the subject is the doer of the action. Sorry, for a doer is spelling D-O-E-R, not D-O-I-R. Second one, the verb in these sentences describes the action performed by the subject. Third one, the form of the verb in these sentences is called active voice. Under table B, the subject is the receiver of the action and verb describes what the subject does. Fifth one, the form of the verb in the sentences is called passive. Points to remember which are passive. The subject is replaced by the object and the object takes the place of subject. In passive voice, object takes place the subject. Subject becomes object. Second one, use third form of verb, that is past participle. In short, I can say V3. Use by structure, by preposition after the past participle, like by me, by you, by him. Passive voice is formed only transitive verbs, verbs that has object. Intransitive verb does not form passive voice. Interrogative sentences remain interrogative with passive voice. That means you need to put the question marks. The following words, pronouns are changed as under. I changes into me. Remember that only pronouns are changed. We changes into us in passive voice. They changes into them. He changes into him. she changes into her. Bye bye children. Record kar lo.